Your turn, Yugi boy.
What is up, guys? This is AlintheaYoh coming at you with the top 5 today of my top 5 favourite cards that really need to be rarity bumped in some way, shape or form. Over the list, this is just my personal opinion of cards that I really want to be in a different rarity than they already are because they've been slightly neglected. By the way, before we even get into it, honourable mention to Swap Frog. That card needed to be a super rare from like the beginning, if not more. So coming in at number 5, we have King of the Feral Imps. This card was released once as a common. And when I first saw the card, I was like, this card's easily a super, no problem at all. A card that can search any reptile from your deck to your hands, and it's pretty useful right now in the meta because of Gigabyte and some people using Kage to Kage, which is pretty decent, being able to, you know, if for example you're using the Clown, detach your Trick Clown, get Gigabyte, Trick Clown effect, summon, then special summon Gigabyte because you got a Spellcaster. So there's a lot of really good combos you can do with this card, and being a common doesn't really make it worthwhile looking at your extra deck because it's just painful. First world Yu-Gi-Oh problems, I guess, with that one then. Coming in at number 4, we have the Queen of Counter Traps. We have Bountiful Armades, and this card was only printed twice in common and once in super rare, and that super rare is incredibly hard to get and very expensive. I think it's sitting at about 50 to 60 pounds per copy right now. So Bountiful is just an insane card. Being able to draw a card every time a counter trap resolves is just awesome. And now that there's more of a focus on certain counter traps and more people wanting to actually build counter fairies, it's an interesting one, and I think that this card probably should have been a, you know, a nice ultimate rare. It would look really good as an ultimate rare. And just being honest, I think Bountiful, I am very biased, but this is my bias, top 5. This card really needs to be printed in a higher rarity, maybe in a legendary collection or some form of set like that. Really needs it, and it's also pretty difficult to get a hold of anyway, just the common. Number 3, we have a fairly recent card in Unizombie. Unizombie coming out as a common was just kind of blowing my mind, considering the set it came out in and all the other questionable cards that are in certain other rarities. This card should have been an ultra rare. Like, if you look at the new set Bosch with the actual zombies coming out as ultras, why wasn't Unizombie brought out in an ultra? Why wasn't Unizombie at least a super? This card is absolutely insane in zombies, and it kind of brings a lot of zombie decks together. So I'm not entirely sure the reasoning behind it making a common. Maybe they just wanted it to be more of a budget card so that anyone could pick it up because it is a very integral part to the zombie archetype. Coming in at number 2, we have one card that I'm still bitter about that it's not an ultimate rare, and that is a Herald of Orange Light. Herald of Green Light and Herald of Purple Light were all ultimates. So you would have thought in the next set, hey, our Herald of Orange Light's coming out, let's make that no, we're gonna make that a rare. And this was back in the day when there were loads of ultimate rares per set. Rares, super rares were all being made ultimate. Why wasn't Herald of Orange made ultimate? This doesn't make any sense to me, and it's always bugged me. Me and iPokemon I Siraj have always said this. We've just been like, please, in an Astral Pack, just give us Herald of Orange Light as an ultimate rare. But it's never gonna happen. Not unless fairies become a core deck in the meta. Not unless there is new support that's brought out and they become tier 1. Herald of Orange Light is never going to get that beautiful ultimate rare print that it really should have deserved because it is the best one by far. And coming in at number 1, we have King of Skull Servant, and this kind of reverbs through the whole deck. White Mare, White Prince, Lady in the White, King Skull Servant, and Skull Servant should all just be ultimate rares. Like, that would be a dream thing for me. Yes, I know Skull Servant got an ultra rare print in Legendary Collection, that's fine by me, but King of Skull Servant is just one of those cards that I'll always have, and the deck that I'll always have and play. It being common kind of hurts because I've rarity bumped the whole deck, including like Secret First, Eradicators, and everything like this. But having them all common is kind of hurting me. So I really would love that, but it'll never happen, of course. And I was still surprised to see King of Skull Servant get reprinted as a common in Astral Pack anyway. I kind of just thought that they might have forgotten about it. But it's still a really interesting card and a really interesting deck, and I think it should have been like a super. Like, come on. Give me like a World Championship pack or something like that where you start printing them as nice foils. So I want to know what your top 5 rarity bumped cards are in the whole of the Yu-Gi-Oh game. What do you think really deserves one? And as I said, Swap Frog I know is going to come up because that card is just dumb. It's probably one of the best commons out there. Honorable mentions like Monarch Stormforth and the whole of the Clown Blade engine. That thing's just insane. But I want to know what you guys think, as I said, so let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I shall catch you guys later.